Hey everyone, Correct Genes here. Got a challenge lock here from Squiburt called Basic 6. It's a 6-pin Schlage lock. The key came to me unwrapped. It works just fine, as you can see. So yeah, let's get picking. Nice click out of 3. I think it's just a standard. Couple out of 1. Overset 2. A little click out of 4 when I nudged it. Counter rotation off of 5. All right, and we're in stage 1 of a very deep false set. Nothing on 1 and 2. All right, hit 3, and now we're basically at 45 degrees right now. So this lock is not open. At this point, I'd normally check to see if the actuator was hitting my vise, but there isn't one. I'm just gonna rotate back, probing some of the pins to see if I start getting feedback. I'm getting forward rotation out of this one, which, yeah, very good forward rotation, which means I think I'm hitting the other edge of the driver with the pin. Okay, it's a nice solid click out of 4. All right, and there it is. Oh, and there goes my follower. All right, now I really want to see what's in this lock because I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what causes that very deep false set, and I want to find out. You can see that when you rotate back to, past where the false set was, you obviously don't start dropping pins yet, so there's something else going on. I want to say it's either counter milling or a little groove cut into the top of the plug that some trap pins fall into, and there's a wafer. But my speculation means nothing, so let's find out. We're going to play fast and loose and do this shimless. There's not really that much of a gap here, just some threading. I definitely felt a little bit of catching on that threading there. Okay. Let's just get this key out. You can already see that every chamber is threaded. One is standard. 2 is a spool, and it has sort of a cut down and tapered top which is where that counter rotation was coming from. Three is standard. 4 is standard. 5 is, we'll call that serrated. And 6 is standard. All right. Another look at that threading there. Wow, I'm very surprised actually that we got such a ridiculous false set. And there's not even counter milling. That's very interesting to me. What am I doing? I need tweezers. And I forgot them. Here we go. One is serrated with a little copper spring. Two is a double spool with another little baby copper spring. I see. Oh. Okay, let's make sure I get this right. Does that one come out? Okay, so this is what we were caught on in 3, or this was actually, I think, the shallower false set, because I recall that 3 would do that thing where it is what put you into the deeper false set. So that's interesting. If that went this way. And that sat in there. And we have a little steel spring here. Oh, okay. This is what we're working with. So these are the little, these are from those little ball chains that you get on, you find them on like your, see, I think I have some on my blinds there. It's those. So that'll certainly give you a very deep false set. I'm actually surprised that I didn't really feel any counter rotation from them at all. That was interesting to me. They acted extremely. They acted just like counter milling, and they had a little copper spring in it. Let's go the other way. Getting kind of deep. Yeah, okay. That's what was in chamber 6 as well. So 4 and 6 were the two that had the deepest false set. And then we've got a nice little gin bottle spool in chamber 5. Awesome. And then everything looks clear in here. So yeah, the super deep false set from these guys is very surprising to me. I got absolutely no feedback from those, and so I'll definitely have to take a look at using some of these in the future. I've seen them before, but I've never picked them, and that was definitely a different experience. And this is a pretty cool little pin and pin, very thin bottom, and yet the thinness of this base is not even as thin as the center of these ball bearings, which made an even deeper false set. So, really cool lock from Squiburt. Thanks for making the lock, Squiburt, and thanks for forwarding it to me, Diggs. That's it. Have a good one.